All right, welcome back. We're here with One Neighborhood. We're here with Margot and David Cloninger, and One Neighborhood is in Brookdale Village. So thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Now, One Neighborhood is a nonprofit fair trade organization. Can you tell us what exactly is fair trade?
Fair trade is an alternative trading method where the producers in countries in Latin America, Africa, and Southeast Asia are paid a fair price, have good working conditions. In most cases are paid up front for their products. And so by the time they reach our store, they've already been paid up front. A common question we get from customers is how much of this is going back to the artisan.
That makes sense.
And with fair trade, one of the best parts is they've already been paid. It's sort of like a micro credit loan where the wholesalers are helping them start the business. So they sort of give them the money up front to help them buy materials, and they make a relationship with them wherein they buy consistently from them as much as they can. They never drop them, even if something they're making is not selling. They'll encourage them to make something else. So it's more like a working relationship where the people that are buying the products know the story of the people who made them.
So we're not talking factories. We're talking small individuals that may be working out of their home, or we're not talking huge organizations.
Yeah. In most cases, it's there's I guess 4 components. There's the producer, who can either live in a city or in a remote area, depending on them. Then there's the cooperative, which is in the country. Let's say we're dealing with Peru, buying gourd boxes, carved gourd boxes. The cooperative is in probably Lima, the big city in Peru. They help organize the outlying area artisans so that they'll go and bring their products to the cooperative. That cooperative will then be the liaison with the importer, which is also called the wholesaler. That's who we order from.
Okay.
So the wholesaler and the cooperative are the ones who are making sure that the fair trade is happening, making sure the fair price is given. They have to have good working conditions. Environmental protection has to be there in their production methods. In a lot of cases, they use recycled materials. So that's sort of the idea of the supply chain.
And how did you get involved in fair trade? And have you met some of these artisans, and kind of what was the impetus for you deciding this is what you want to do with your life and opening up One Neighborhood?
Well, it started just sitting around the kitchen table talking about, we went to Ghana after we got married, and we came home and just realized that what our work had to be something that was helping the people that we had met in Ghana, and didn't exactly know how to do that, because we knew that we couldn't spend all our time in Ghana because we needed to be close to our family. And so we just sat around the table and talked with David's parents about what can we do to make our work in this world meaningful to us, and so we just talked about different roads we could go down, and opening a fair trade store was what finally led us to that, because we like the sustainability aspect of fair trade and of supporting the artisans. So we knew that was what we wanted to do, and plus we also both majored in things relating to Africa, and so we wanted to continue doing that.
And so you don't just have the store either. You're involved in a lot of other organizations. Tell us about what are some of the other things that you do besides your store in Brookdale.
Well, the store has enabled us to do a lot of networking. Brookdale, as everybody knows, is sort of like a big center for people to come, and the weekends is so crowded. So we've met so many people who are involved in things that we also felt like we could partner on. We've done a lot of work with the the Children's Art Project in Cornelius. We're starting to do some programs through the park. That's Cornelius Park's Art, Recreation, and Culture Department. We've worked with the Huntersville Arts and Culture Center down there near where the Discovery Place Kids is going to go in. We've also, one of our best programs has been going into schools and also libraries and doing African drumming and dance. Also storytelling has been a really strong program for us. So we're a vendor with a CMS after school enrichment program.
Oh, great.
And so along with that, we've also done private schools. We've been to colleges as well. So for us, it's about education. It's about creating venues where people can buy fair trade and support people that way. They can also learn about African dance, African drumming, whatever is going to break through to them. We value culture and learning about culture because we've seen what it did for us when we traveled there. So we want to give other people opportunities. And so what we're envisioning is more of be an arts and culture center. That is an educational center, it's an exhibition center, a gallery, a place where people can come and be entertained and also have the opportunity to learn if they want to. And mainly for the purpose of building community, because our community is diverse. We have people, we've seen it in the store, people have walked in speaking the languages of the world. And from somebody who grew up in Huntersville, this is way different from how it used to be here. And so I think if we want to build a stronger community, we have to use those resources that are at our fingertips, which are our people who have been to different places, who have experienced different things, are from different places.
So do you have work from local artists as well, so around the world?
We want to branch out to do that.
Okay.
Right now, because of our store and the fair trade, we've limited it to all fair trade.
Okay.
Which is having all that stuff comes out of Latin America, Africa, and Southeast Asia. But if we evolve into what we want to, like more of an arts and culture center, we'll have the fair trade shop. We'll also have gallery space for local artists, because what we want to do is support arts and culture in its many forms.
Right.
And bringing in those local artists that's just a gift to the area if we can organize these events for the people to see how talented these people are.
Now, can you touch on the drumming circle? What is that? What is the drumming circle?
We do mostly West African drumming, and basically people come together, maybe 20 people, maybe 10, maybe 50. We've had all the range, and we teach them West African drumming. We have about 20 or 30 drums that we bring out that they can rent if they don't have one. Some people bring their own. And it usually lasts for about 2 hours. We do it every second and fourth Saturday afternoon in Birkdale, in front of our shop. And basically, it's just a time for people to come together. Drumming in Africa has always been something that just draws people together. You'll never see somebody just drumming by themselves. If they're drumming, somebody comes and drums with them, or somebody starts dancing, somebody starts singing. It's all they do it all together at the same time for just to express themselves. So that's the kind of thing that we're trying to just expose people to.
So do you have regular people that kind of come pretty frequently, and then others just happen by and see something exciting going on and decide to join in?
Yeah,
That's the beauty of Birkdale. There's always
Great.
people
Well, thank
around.
you so much for coming on the show. If you want to find out more information about One Neighborhood, you can go to LKNSavings.com. And you've got a wonderful gift shop, too. Just tell us one quick thing about what's in there.
We have stuff from all over the world, baskets, jewelry, all kinds of things. And our favorite thing to say is that you give 2 gifts at once when you buy something at the store, because you're giving your friend a gift, but you're also supporting an artisan in a developing country.
Great. Well, and if you mention LKN Savings, you get 10% off, too.
And in addition, you can go on the Lake Norman events calendar on LKNSavings.com to find out information about when the drum circles are happening and other information about different programs offered by One Neighborhood in collaboration with the other cultural organizations in the area.
All right, we'll be right back. Thank you.
Thanks.